It's time for the Coach's Corner Show with your host, Pat Deceaser.
Hello, welcome to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat Deceaser, from the Daily Southtown newspaper, and no longer the Southtown Star. If you haven't picked up a copy, last Monday, all got changed up, back to the Daily Southtown. Broadsheet, no more tabloid section, so it's a very sharp-looking paper. Got to give kudos to the powers that be at the Tribune. They really did a nice job getting the Daily Southtown put together, so check it out. We are at St. Rita High School, folks. How about this? Look at these accommodations. This is what the basketball team at St. Rita gets to have here, man. Look at this locker room, some couches. This is chill. This is definitely the nicest basketball locker room I've ever been in. So, and we taped here a few years ago. So we're going to have on two guests, St. Rita basketball coach Gary Deceaser, led the Mustangs to their fourth straight Catholic League regular season championship. They're 19-2 overall, 10-0 in the Catholic League South, and they are, without question, the best team in the state. That's what I think. Definitely the best in the area and the state. And we're also going to have on senior guard forward Charles Matthews, a Kentucky recruit. Charles, a four-year varsity guy, the best player on the South Side. I could say that for sure. He's having a tremendous season. So we're going to go to a Beggar's Pizza timeout, folks. When we return, Gary Deceaser, St. Rita basketball will be our guest. Stay tuned.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a pepperoni sausage, green peppers and onions. Don't forget the extra cheese, large pizza. Oh, by the way, I also make house calls. Beggar's Pizza, we lay it on thick.
At Standard Bank, we help our neighbors make tomorrow brighter. Families count on us for personal service and banking convenience. Business owners find smart solutions and the resources to capitalize on new opportunities. It's one thing to locate in a community, quite another to invest in it. That's what we do at Standard Bank. We're people you know, services that make your life easier, and financial strength you can count on. We're Standard Bank, in your neighborhood.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Hello, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. First guest, Gary Deceaser, St. Rita basketball coach. Gary, thanks for coming on board again, my man.
Thank you for having me.
Last time, I brought you a little provolone, a little gabagool. I didn't know it was going to have this type of setup, man, or else I would have brought a, pizza or something, man, a Beggar's Pizza. But, all right, Gary, 19-2. 10-0 in the Catholic League South. You guys wrapped up the Catholic League South championship, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
How would you assess your team's performance up until this point, man?
Our guys are really playing hard. They're really guarding. We preach to them every day, defense and rebounding is what wins championships, and they're buying in. And the last 7 or 8 games, we've been holding teams under 50 points a game. And our guys are really, doing a great job. It's the first time that, since I've been here, we've always been young.
Yeah.
And, I start 5 seniors this year. I got 9 underclassmen who are going to be really, really good. But the seniors are teaching younger guys. I never had that before. When I first started, I started 3 sophomores, 2 freshmen. And, the year after that, they were juniors and sophomores. They were still young. We never had that senior leadership until now. And it's been great.
So what does this mean, man? 4th straight Catholic League championship. I mean, what does it mean for this program to be able to accomplish that? Because it's never been done here, that's for sure.
No, and I don't know, if it's been, if anybody else has accomplished that too, but, it's a great feat for our kids. I'm fortunate enough to play in probably 2 of the 3 best Catholic League leagues in the country, and the Catholic League in New York was phenomenal, and the Catholic League here in Chicago is great. Probably DC would be the third, that I've been, played games there. Great players, great atmospheres, great coaches. In the Chicago Catholic League. So for our team to accomplish that, it's a great accomplishment, and for our seniors to be part of it, 3 of them, Miles and Charles played, all 4 years, and a part of all 4 of those, and Amani was 3 of them, and it's a special thing that they could, they definitely have left their mark.
Yep, no doubt about that. On Friday, the Catholic League tournament kicks off, and it's a great thing. And I know you were a huge advocate to get this thing going. Why did you feel it necessary to start this tournament?
Well, I thought my first couple of years, the season ended and you went right into the state playoffs.
Yep.
And other teams, the CPS has a good, a great tournament at the end. Where I came from in New York, we had a great tournament at the end. And I just brought it up to our coaches and kept, the first year I got shut down. The second year I got a lot more guys on our side. The next year we got, guys were starting to buy into it. And, one of the problems when you start something new, it's a lot of work.
Right.
And I took that, me and Tommy Liventino last year from, Loyola really pushed and did all the work, and we were the 2 #1 seeds, and we both got knocked out.
Yeah.
Because I think we were more worried about running the tournament than coaching our team. So, but this year we got a lot more help, and it's going to be a super tournament, and I think it's a great thing to have the kids be able to play for another championship.
Yeah, it's outstanding, and we should mention it wraps up February 21st at DePaul. So the 3rd place game, consolation championship, if you want to call it that, and the championship will be played at DePaul. So we'll have some things on the screen and let you guys know what's going on, and pick up the Daily Southtown. We'll have all coverage on the tournament. So now you come from New York, St. Raymond's, where you won a couple state championships and city championships. You're not a big fan of how the IHSA's playoff format. What don't you like about it, and what would you do to change it? What do you want to see happen, man?
Well, it's one of the things is that your season ends, you go right into it, and all the better teams are put into the same regional.
Yep.
Well, a lot of tough teams. It's really not spread out, and we in New York didn't do anything by population. We did it by talent. Whether you were 4A or 3A. Here it's all done by population.
Yep.
We had a great high school called Rice High School back in New York. They only had 200 kids, but they played, at the highest level of there because they had great players. And it was a basketball school. And LaSalle Academy, where Ron Artest played, same thing. They had 300 students. St. Raymond's only had 500 boys. And, we did that. The regional, I think that, it's a great thing. But I think you just gotta spread. You gotta spread the regions out a little bit. And I don't know the theory behind it. And again, I'm relatively new to it.
Yeah. But the state they don't necessarily want the best teams to advance to the state championship. That's the big problem I have with it too, as you do.
Right.
I mean, when you got Simeon, St. Rita, Thornton, Thornwood, all competing in the same sectional. I mean, that's pretty loaded.
I'll tell you this. I thought we had a good enough team last year and the year before to win 40 state championships in 40 different states.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to get through Okafor.
Yeah.
Who's going to be number 1 draft pick. I mean, and to go through them in the regional.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was crazy.
So, but I thought we were good enough to win a state championship in 40 different states.
Yeah.
I mean, but this is a tough state to win. There's no doubt about it.
And this is a tough area right here, the south side.
Absolutely.
Stevenson's up north. That's a cakewalk up there, man. You know what I mean? Here, it's a meat grinder. Starting off in the regionals. The other thing I want to ask you is the last, 3-4 years, you've petitioned. St. Rita should be competing in Class 3A based on their enrollment. You've petitioned the state to play up in 4A, the top dog. Why do you feel it necessary to compete in 4A?
Well, I mean, just if you take our Catholic League schedule, we play, majority of the teams we play are 4A.
Okay.
So why would I want to play 4A during the season than go play 3A during the state playoffs?
Well, some people say you could win a state championship.
Well, that's a great thing to do, but it's it's not the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is building a program,
right?
And we did that. We'd love to win a state championship. It'd be great for the
Do you want a 4A state championship?
It's the highest one. I mean, you want a 4A state championship. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And even the non-conference games, like Marist, we play every year. I mean, they're a 4A. And
tournaments you go to are generally
tournaments
all 4A?
are all 4A. So not that it's not bad. Not that there's bad teams in 3A.
Right.
But you want to win the highest one. It's like winning the NCAA or the NIT.
Yep. Right.
I mean, that's the way I look at it.
Yep. Okay. And you've done a great job with this program, and I respect that. I mean, you guys want to compete 4A. Charles Matthews is one of the greatest players in Illinois, probably the best player in Illinois. I know Jalen Brunson's fans will disagree with that, but Charles is a heck of a player, and Charles is going to be on as our guest after Gary's done. And speaking of Charles, what was your reaction when you found out that he was not named on the McDonald's All-American team, man? Did you almost feel like throwing a Big Mac against the wall or something like that, man? Because I was upset about it, because again, he is the best player on the South Side, no doubt about it.
Absolutely, and the system is, just like anything in the world, it's it's politics and everything that happens.
Yeah, exactly.
And I studied it and looked at it, and they went by, true to their word, they went by the rankings. If you look at the top 26 players in the ESPN rankings, 24 to 26, 22 out of the 25 are in the game. The other 2 couldn't play in the game because they're homeschool or too old.
Okay.
Okay, and then the last player that they took was ranked in the 30s, and that's probably because he was a point guard and they needed another point guard. When Charles finished his junior year, he was ranked top 15 in the country. He went through the summer, and the so-called experts claimed that he didn't have a great summer, and they dropped him from top 15 in the country to top 40 in the country. I don't believe in rankings, because nobody can see every kid.
Exactly.
But it's a necessary evil, and the McDonald's game's on ESPN. They went by the ESPN rankings, and it is what it is. But I said this to Charles. I'd rather see you be a college All-American than a high school All-American.
Yep.
And there's a lot of great players that never played in the game.
Yep.
So and he's great. He's great.
And beyond being a great basketball player, he's even a better kid, man. He's just a great person. Special kid.
A special kid, and I thought he would be a great ambassador with the game being in Chicago, and but it is what it is, and you just got to move on. You can't control. The only thing you can worry about is you got to. I tell kids every day, the only thing we can control is our effort and preparation.
Yep. All right, Gary. Well, I appreciate you coming on board, man. Continued success. You're doing a great job with this program. South Side, man, it's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? And what do you think this team is, this for all the marbles, you think this is the best team you've had, right? I mean, in terms of chemistry, talent, these guys, this is a tight group, man. They seem to be like a very unselfish kids.
It's one of the best teams because we're guarding and playing defense, and we talk about all the time, don't beat ourselves. I mean, don't let St. Rita beat St. Rita.
Exactly. All right, folks, we are going to go to a Lisa Thomas Salon timeout. Remember, high school kids, show your ID. Boys, $17 haircut. Girls, $27 haircut at Lisa Thomas Salon. Players of the week, and we got Charles Matthews coming next, though, and then after that, we'll have Players of the Week, Coach of the Week, and all that stuff. All right, stay tuned.
You can only make one first impression. So make sure it's a good one with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where it's fun and affordable to get the latest trends. Girls, head to the salon and get pampered for only $27. Guys, get the cut and style you've always wanted for only $17. Or try out our other salon services. It's time to get noticed. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon. Your style, perfect style.
If you're looking for delicious barbecue in the Southland, no one does it better than Bonapit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. Stop in and try our mouth-watering ribs, tender piled-high pulled pork sandwich with homemade chips, or a perfecta combo in our year-round indoor-outdoor patio. Having a special get-together, Bonapit offers a party room for up to 100 people. Want to watch the big game? Fans can do so on one of our many flat-screen TVs and enjoy $10 domestic bucket specials every Sunday. Bonapit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. No one does barbecue better. All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Our next guest, St. Rita Senior Charles Matthews. Charles, thanks for coming on board, my man.
Thanks for having me.
All right. First off, my man, what is the difference from this year's team to the previous 3 years teams that you've been on? Because you're a 4-year varsity guy.
This team, we learned a lot from our wins. Last year's team, it took us to lose a lot of games for us to really sink into how we wanted to play. With this team, we continue to grow, and coaches do a great job of pointing out stuff that we're doing wrong when we're winning, so we're able to continue to improve.
Yep, and when they tell you to correct things, you guys are correcting them.
Yeah.
That's the other thing,
yeah,
man,
we're definitely trying to, but I think we're doing a pretty good job on it. They sometimes be more mad at us in winning situations than when we did have those 2 losses, but we continue to learn and grow.
Yep. All right, what has surprised you most about this team? Entering the season, and now you look at it after 21 games, you guys are 19-2. What has surprised you most about this group?
How we are guarding the ball. I knew we wasn't going to have a problem scoring the ball. Like, we have great playmakers on this team. I was kind of suspicious on how we were going to contain teams, but we've been doing a heck of a job of defending the ball, and that's why we actually been winning the way we have.
Yeah, defense, big time.
Yeah, defense and rebounding. Our coaches harp on us about that, and every game we have lost, we've been out-rebounded. So you see how it goes if you don't do that.
Yep. All right, Coach Deceaser, you spent 4 years with this guy. All right, Mr. New York, Mr. Italian, right?
Yeah.
What's the biggest influence he has had on you as a person and as a player?
I was freshman year. I hated him. Yeah, I mean, I came in here, I was like given a lot, I wasn't used to somebody actually being on me about everything, but he really helped me mature into the player that I am today, and is going to carry on throughout my career, and harps on me about the details, so I understand that I can't take this one day off and think that I'm going to be able to be as successful as I want to be. So he's really helped me the way I approach things in life, and off the court and on the court.
Yep. All right, so you were recruited by most of the top college programs in the country, but you chose Kentucky, man. Yeah. Why Kentucky? What was it about the Wildcats?
It kind of felt like a second home there, and even though it was a few hours away, it wasn't feel like it was much of a drop-off from where I am in this current situation. Coach D, he had former players that played under Coach Calipari. At the time, one of his former players was the assistant coach at Kentucky as well, and then I had a great relationship with all the assistants, and then Coach Cal recruited me extremely hard as well. So I wanted to go somewhere where I was wanted, and I felt Kentucky was the best fit for me.
Yep, awesome. And next year, hopefully, you'll be playing with Tyler Ulis.
I pray he gives me a lot of shots.
Yeah, I'm sure he will, man. All right, so we do a round called Rapid Fire. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
You ready? Okay. First question. If you were given the chance, which celebrity would you choose as your prom date?
Lauren London.
Lauren London, man. This is like a slam dunk with these guys, man. Lauren London.
Yeah, I love her.
She's
pretty nice.
I can't say I disagree with you, man, but
I'm taking Lauren London.
All right. If you were stranded on a deserted island and you could have your choice of any food, what would it be?
Dessert as well?
Yeah, it's your call, man.
Taking strawberry cheesecake.
Strawberry cheesecake.
Yeah.
Any specific brand? Is it like a family
don't
recipe?
Matter.
Don't matter.
Nah, I eat any and everybody strawberry cheesecake. I love it.
All right. In one word, describe Coach Deceaser. There's a lot of adjectives, my man. You can go with here, but be careful because you want to see some playing time, right?
Crazy to nuts to... I say Karen, though.
Karen.
I think that's what causes him to be kind of extreme at times, that he cares about his players so much. Yes, I'm going to say Karen.
Yep. Good word to describe him, man. I totally agree. If you could play any other sport at the level you currently play basketball, what sport would you choose?
I want to be a wide receiver, but then I don't like that because I like to compete, so I can't go against the other best wide receiver. So I probably play soccer.
Soccer, huh?
You can showcase a lot of your athleticism on soccer, and you can play both ends. So I'll play soccer if I wasn't playing basketball.
6'6" soccer guy, man. You could do some damage, huh?
I think I'd be pretty good in that sport.
I just don't let the soccer coach at St. Rita know, because he probably would have pulled you out, man. He would have wound you out in the fall, that's for sure. That ain't happening.
I'm not playing for Rita, but if I didn't play basketball, I probably would be playing soccer.
Soccer, all right. All right, Charles, well, I appreciate you coming on board, man, okay?
Thanks a lot for having me.
Have a great run. You got the Catholic League tourney starting, man, and then March Madness, so Bring home the top prize.
We're praying. That's what the goal is.
Okay. All right, folks, we're going to go to an athletics timeout. We return Players of the Week, Coach of the Week, text poll question, chance to win a $50 gift card. It will have some St. Rita flavor, and I know my guy here, Charles Matthews, is going to be dialing it up. He wants that $50 gift card. All right, so stay tuned. A lot more fun.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a half sausage for you and your husband and a half just cheese for the kids, who never seem to stop moving. Go ahead and take the night off, Mom. I got you covered. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
Since 1970, Standard Bank & Trust has been a landmark at the corner of 95th and Western. Now there's a new, state-of-the-art Standard Bank at the same convenient location and better equipped to serve your needs. So stop by and meet our friendly professional staff. They provide personalized service and a wide range of products to help both businesses and individuals reach their financial goals. In the Evergreen Park area and in communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, we're your neighborhood bank. Learn more at standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. All right, we're going right to the Standard Bank text poll question of the week. Chance to win a $50 gift card, compliments of Standard Bank. Here is the question, folks, and all you St. Rita basketball players, you're eligible for this because you should know this answer. Which local college was Gary Deceaser an assistant at before coming to St. Rita? All right? Text A for St. Francis, B for Lewis, C for DePaul. All right, text your answer, A, B, or C, 708-365-8501. Texter number 3 with the correct response wins a $50 gift card. Compliments of Standard Bank. It's that easy. We're givers here on the Coach's Corner Show. Good luck. All right, we are going to go to the Labriola Bakery Cafe Golden Baguette. Gary Deceaser knows all about a Golden Baguette. Great bread. Player of the Week. Hillcrest Taylor Attaway. I was at this game Friday. Tremendous performance, triple-double, 16 points, 14 rebounds, 13 blocks to lead the Hawks to a 64-56 win over TF North. We're going to hook up Taylor with a $25 gift card, compliments of Labriola Bakery Cafe in Oak Brook and Chicago. The Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club Player of the Week. We're going to hook up Lincoln Way West. Danny Morgan scored 22 points to lead the Warriors to a 66-48 win over Andrew. So we're going to hook up Danny with a nice goodie bag. Compliments of Lisa Thomas Salon in Orland Park and Tinley Park. The Bonapit Grill and Smokehouse Coach of the Week. I have 2. I already handed off that $25 gift card to Gary Deceaser. Got the Catholic League South Championship for the 4th season in a row. Has the Mustangs playing great basketball. And we're also going to hook up. Used to be a Blue Island guy. No longer a Blue Island guy, always a Blue Island guy. Chicago Christian coach Kevin Pittman got the Knights. They were tied as of Friday, then they won Saturday, so they're in first place in the Metro Suburban East Conference at 7-2. So we're going to hook up Pitter Patter with a nice $25 gift card, compliments of Bonapit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights, the best barbecue on the South Side. All right, folks, we are going to go to a Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout. When we return, a little high, a little tight. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oakbrook Promenade.
You can only make one first impression, so make sure it's a good one with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where it's fun and affordable to get the latest trends. Girls, head to the salon and get pampered for only $27. Guys, get the cut and style you've always wanted for only $17. Or try out our other salon services. It's time to get noticed. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon. Your style, perfect style.
If you're in the mood for some of the finest barbecue in the Southland, then Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights is a place for you and your family. Whether it's ribs, chicken, brisket, pulled pork, or any other barbecue favorites, Bona Pit serves up a flavor explosion in a championship form. We also offer steaks, seafood, sandwiches, a mouth-watering nachos platter, and salads in a casual atmosphere, with the option of either dining inside or on our heated patio. Watch the big game in our full-service bar or call ahead for pickup. Bona Pit in Palos Heights. All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. All right, folks, a little high and tight. Actually, over the weekend, there was a little bit of a controversy involving the CPS, Chicago Public Schools, city championship in basketball, and one of the coaches who will remain anonymous here actually questioned player eligibility of an opposing team. Someone from the CPS questioning player eligibility is laughable, because if there was any type of residency rules, if they actually checked on it, there would be a lot of schools in the OCPS who are taking kids from the south suburbs, mind you. There'd be a lot of trouble, man. So I would advise coaches in the CPS to lay off any eligibility issues with players, okay? All right, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks to St. Rita for the accommodations. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
Okay, the keys today is going to be defensive transition. Pound the boards on both ends. Okay, no joggers. You need to sprint back. It's closeout and contain. Pressure their guards without fouling. And we got, of course, as we do every day, defensive rebound.